Hi Montana, day 43 of the legislature. We had 2 floor sessions today and I didn't have any committee meetings. In the morning's floor session there were 10 bills, and it's worth noting that on 5 of those we were almost unanimously in agreement. Only 2 of those 10 bills were close to 50-50. We barely passed House Bill 291, which is the bill that prevents your car insurance company from using your shopping habits to charge you higher rates. One of the bills that we were unanimous on, 100-0, is House Bill 471, which will allow you to speed in a passing zone. Third reading was interesting today. Third reading allows for no discussion and is just a chance to either change your mind or to double down on a vote you've already taken. And today, the House Republicans doubled down on their yes on the charter school bill that infringes on the rights of all Montana students to a free and adequate public education. They doubled down on their yes to allow a doctor that you have not even chosen to talk to your insurance company about your medical records. That's House Bill 358. And they doubled down on their yes to say, bosses in Montana don't really have to pay minimum wage or overtime in House Bill 496. So those bills are going to go to Senate Education and Senate Business and Labor now, and it's time to start sending your messages to those committees using the bit.ly/myvoice 2017. We had a couple of blast motions today, both in the morning and afternoon. This is just a last-ditch attempt to try to ask the House of Representatives to consider a bill that failed in committee. 2 interesting ones this morning. House Bill 295 raises the fines for gating public roads. Right now, if you willfully and knowingly block access to a public road by gating it, your fine is $10 a day, and this says that that's a joke and would raise that fine. And 51 people in the House of Representatives voted against even considering it. House Bill 169 raises the minimum wage, and 59 people in the House of Representatives voted against even talking about raising the minimum wage. One representative stood up and said, hardly anybody's actually making minimum wage in Montana anyway. Almost everybody is making more than minimum wage. In the afternoon, we had 13 bills, and almost half of them, again, 6 were nearly unanimous. 3 of them were 50-50, close to 50-50 votes. One of those bills failed on 44-56. One of those bills failed 44-56, and that was the bill to have guns in schools. One bill today designated March 1st as Public Lands Day, and I was shocked that 41 people in the House of Representatives voted against having a Public Lands Day designated for the state of Montana. The blast motion this afternoon was to blast House Bill 532, which would provide for online voter registration. More than 30 states do this already, and voting is a constitutional right. We just had all of this negative attention in Montana because some folks are trying to suppress the vote ahead of this congressional race. And so we had this really good bill to make access to voting even easier in Montana by following a method that lots of other states use, and 56 people voted to continue to suppress voting rights in the state of Montana. Tomorrow we just have a floor session, and then Wednesday we just have a third reading, and I'll let you know what happens. Thanks very much.